Hi friends, welcome. I want to show you some things that I use in the sewing room that work just as well, if not better, than some of those pricier items that were designed for sewing. Now, I have a piece of soap here. It's just a little sliver. When your soap gets too small to use in the shower any longer, just take it out, rinse it really well, lay it aside to dry, and you have yourself a great little marking tool for fabric. These work really great, and of course the soap washes out. Now, I would not recommend using a colored soap. The dye in the soap would probably wash out, but I don't know. I don't want to tell you it would work because I haven't tried that. The next thing is a dowel pen, and I just took a pencil sharpener and I just put it in there and I sharpened the end, and these are great for poking out those corners on pillows, you know, the little, bags, handbags, anything like that you make that where, you have to get a good sharp corner. These are really great, and I like the length of these. Now, of course you can buy the little tool that, that will poke out those corners for you, but I like the length of this one. It has the longer reach, so it's a lot handier, I think. And the tip here, you don't want to get it really sharp. This one is just a little bit too sharp. Before I use this, I will take a piece of sandpaper or a knife or something and just make the tip there a little bit blunt, because you don't want that poking through your fabrics. And then the next thing is just a good old hair tie. And what I use these for, I use those to organize my little fabric scraps. And now some of my fabric scraps you can see here, I roll up. Just roll them. You can bundle several together, you can see here. Or you can fold them up just like this. These are the smaller pieces, and just put a hair tie on there. I would not recommend using rubber bands, because you know that if you've ever stored anything with rubber bands for a very long length of time, the rubber will break down and it leaves a residue. It's a sticky, messy residue, so you wouldn't want that on your fabric. But these work really great. And then whenever I get several of these pieces, I do put like colors together, and I just throw these in a big plastic tote, and that way when I dig through my fabrics, they're not all coming undone and all that. So it's just a little bit neater. It helps you out that way. Then the next thing I have is a lint roller. And these are good just to clean your area when you are, after you've, done a sewing project. You can just run this over your area and pick up all those little bits and pieces of thread. And these are good in the craft room as well. You can use them to clean up, any area, even the floor around your area. So it works really well for that. But I want to show you another use. And this is the main use that I really love these for. Now, I have sewed a stitch here all the way down this piece of fabric. And I just want to show you how well the lint roller will take this the seam out. Now, this is something that if you sew, this is something that we all have to do from time to time. It's one of those things that we don't like, but we all have to do it every now and then. And you just go down through here every 3 or 4 stitches or so, and you just cut one of those stitches with your seam ripper, like that. And I'll do another one. I'm not going to go all the way down. Okay, then you just come over here to the back and you get that started and you just pull that seam or that thread just like that. Okay, let's cut that right there. And then this piece up here where I back stitched, you might have to work just a little bit harder at that to get those out. But still, this method it's really going to save you a lot of time, because you can just run your lint roller over that and it just takes those stitches out, or the threads, so easily. Just look at that. It just saves you some time of having to go through there and pick all this out just, individually, each little stitch. So, anyway, I hope that you guys like this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, I would love to have you as a subscriber. And there is a little bell at the top of the page. If you will click that, YouTube will notify you of new videos I post. So, until next time, you guys be blessed and happy trails.